Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, of course, Toki cannot be a Japanese thematic auction if we don't have a representation of the best independent watchmakers based in Japan. And Phillips and personally myself, I'm extremely honored to have these watchmakers that they have also created unique pieces and donated those unique pieces to Toki. And some of them are represented here, the first row, and it's a big pleasure for me to have you, so thanks for being in Hong Kong. Let me start with 105, because it's the KURONO Tokyo. It is a unique watch that Master Hajime Ōtsuka did with for Toki, especially the dial, because it has a special urushi lacquer dial with Zoger indexes. Of course, the model is the Grand Niji, and is the first KURONO Tokyo made in 18K yellow gold. And the proceeds of the sale will be donated to a factory that has been affected by the earthquake that unfortunately hit Japan some time ago. With no reserve, but of course interest, let me start straight at 50,000 Hong Kong dollars with an advance bidder at 50,000 for the first independent watch offered in Tokyo. 55,000 online, 60,000 back here to Hong Kong at 65 online, 70,000 advance bid at 70,000. 75,000 Washington, 80,000 Hong Kong. At 85,000 China, 90,000 Hong Kong. 95,000 Washington, 100,000 Hong Kong. 110 Washington, 120 Hong Kong. 130 Washington, 140 Hong Kong, and 150 Hong Kong with paddle 7775, 775, 150, thank you. Come back to me, China, 160 now online from China. Washington, it's ahead of you. Here we are, 170 Washington now. At 170,000 China, it's ahead of you. And here we are, 180, back to China. Washington, it's ahead of you. Kaz, are you on the phone? Don't be scared. At 180 is China now. At Washington, it's ahead of you. 180,000 online bid from China. Are we all done, ladies and gentlemen? At 180,000. Washington, fair warning, Hong Kong, it's ahead of you. The bid is from China at 180,000 for this unique KURONO Tokyo Grand Niji model made specifically for Tokyo auction. So there is just one that has been made and will be made. At 180,000 China, are we all done? Selling online to China at 180,000. First sold, and congratulations to paddle 8180. Lot 106, a recent brand that Precision Tokyo company relaunched is TAKANO. TAKANO was known as a manufacturer producing chronometer movements, but has been affected by a typhoon in the 1960s. Mr. Ōtsuka decided to relaunch the brand this year, and we have a unique Chateau Nouvel chronometer example for Toki, because it's the example fitted with a salmon dial that is not in the current production and has been made specifically for Toki, which of course I thank. And again, the proceeds will be donated as per lot 105. And again, no reserve, but with interest, let me start at 20,000 Hong Kong dollars, at 20,000, no reserve, at 20,000. From New York, thank you. Who would like to give me more than 20,000 for this Qatar, 22, 20, 24, 26 now, with paddle 7047, 28,000 Hong Kong online, thank you. 30,000 Japan online. Come back to me, Hong Kong, at 30,000, and it is 32,000 Hong Kong online. For the first TAKANO, 35,000 Hong Kong, thank you, 35,000. Come back to me online. This is the first TAKANO example to appear when the watch, the manufacturer was relaunched, and is unique. 38,000 new online bidder from Hong Kong. At 38,000 now. 40,000 Miami, Florida. Are you on this lot, Daniel? Next one, 40,000 Miami, 42,000 Hong Kong, 45,000 Qatar. It's really attractive. 48,000 Japan. Come back to me, 50,000 Miami, Florida. Qatar, Hong Kong, it's ahead of you. Florida is now leading it. 55,000 Qatar. Florida, Hong Kong, 55,000, it's ahead of you. And it is Florida now, 60,000. Thank you. Qatar and Hong Kong, it's ahead of you, 60. Florida is leading it at 60,000. Are we all done at 60,000? Hong Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, here in the room at 60,000. Make no mistake. 65. Hong Kong is back. Thank you. Florida would like to try one more. 70,000 new bidder from UAE. Thank you. Hong Kong, Qatar, Florida, it's ahead of you. New bidder from Middle East now. 75,000 Qatar. Ahead of you, UAE, for this unique Takano with salmon dial. 75,000. Qatar, UAE. 80,000 Hong Kong. Back to Hong Kong now at 80,000. At 80,000 Hong Kong dollars. Qatar, UAE, Florida. Try one more. Thank you. 85,000 now. Qatar is back. Hong Kong, Florida, UAE at 85,000. 90,000 UAE is back. Thank you. 90,000. 95,000 Qatar. UAE, Hong Kong, 95,000, 100,000 UAE. 110 Qatar, thank you, Susanna. UAE, here we are, 120 now. 120,000. Qatar, here we are, 130 now. At 130,000. 140 UAE is back. Well done. $140,000. Qatar, would like to try one more. This unique Takano, and it is 150 now. 150,000. UAE, would like to try one more. At 150,000. Qatar is leading this unique Takano made for Toki auction. 160 UAE is back. At 160,000 now. UAE, Qatar, would you like to try one more? For this unique watch. At 160,000. Qatar. 160. Raising the gavel. Hong Kong, Florida. I know that you're still watching. It's now your time to join us again. At 160,000. Going once. Going twice. Qatar is back at 170 now. UAE is now your turn. 170, it's ahead of you. Would like to place 180. UAE would like to try one more for this unique Takano watch at 170,000. I'm raising the gavel. Qatar, 170, going once, going twice. Last chance, UAE. Sold to Qatar. Congratulations. Paddle number 74110. Ladies and gentlemen, I have now the pleasure to introduce to you lot 107, the ŌTSUKA LŌTEC Shinonome. Again, Mr. Katayama did a unique watch for Toki. It's the number 6 blackened and with a semi-transparent dial. The next lot, the number 6, is the one that won the GPAG challenge category a couple of weeks ago, no, last week, in Geneva. So even the Swiss are now telling us that the Japanese watches, independent watchmakers, are doing great things. So with incredible interest, and I can start the bidding here straight at 60,000 Hong Kong dollars with conflicting commission bids and advanced bidders. 60,000 from Taiwan, 65, 70, 70,000 now, 75, 80,000, 85 Japan, 90, 95, 100 with a commission bidder. 110, 120. 120 with a commission bidder. 130 Singapore, 140 commission bidder. 150 Young, 160 the commission bidder. 170 Singapore was first. Singapore was first. 170 now. 180 Young, 190 Cars. New bidder on the phone with Cars. 190 now. 200,000 Singapore. 220 Young. It's either Singapore and Cars. 220. 240 Singapore. 260 Young. So either Singapore and Cars. Not anymore. 280 Singapore now. 280 with Singapore online. $280, next is 300. Who would like to say it first? Young, 300,000 now. And I think, sir, is a world record too, right? 300,000 for the unique ŌTSUKA LŌTEC made for Toki. 300,000. Young, Singapore. 320 new contender with Cindy Yen now. 320,000 Hong Kong dollars. 320. Young Cars, Singapore online. 320,000. 350, back to Young. 350,000 now on the phone with Ziyong. Singapore, it's ahead of you. Cindy, I'm looking at you. It's unique. 380, here we are. That's why the bidding is still going on. 380,000 now with Cindy. Would you like 400, Young? One more, 400,000. That's what I like. One more, 400,000 now. One more, Cindy. $400,000. Next is 420 online. Are you still with us? Ziyong is leading. The unique 420, not anymore Ziyong. Cindy Yen is back at 420,000 now. $420. Looking at you, Young. Of 420,000 Hong Kong dollars. But let me thank your collector for such a strong competition. Cindy Yen is the winner, unless someone else would like to join us now. I'm selling to our deputy chairwoman the unique ŌTSUKA LŌTEC at 420,000, and is a world record for the brand. Congratulations to paddle number 1070.